We're not sure what we like better here, the popsicle colors on these gifts or having an uncrushable gift topper. Both pretty and practical as well. So simple too. This gift wrapped idea is just another creative take from our friend Brittany Jepsen. We asked her to stay and to share. It makes me happy just looking at this beautiful little box.
It's a scientific fact. Things arranged in rainbow order are always going to be pleasant to the eye.
Proven.
It's proven. It's nice in the sky. It's nice on gift wrap.
Okay, so what do we need to pull this off? Obviously, you start with a basic solid color of wrap.
Right. So we just use a paper. So it's like a scrapbook paper that you can get from the store.
Okay.
But you can also use like normal wrapping paper. I just like these colors a little bit better.
Well, and the matte texture, I think, allows the ribbon to really take center stage.
Yeah, and also it's like it grips it a tiny bit more.
Okay.
But I found these gorgeous ribbons. They're from a company in Boston called Studio Carta, and you can actually get them, online, and they come in the most gorgeous shades, like sorbet shades. You know, you can't find these at any local place.
No, we were talking about this during the commercial break. The yummy ribbons you kind of have to work for.
Yes, and that's something I love collecting things from all over, and so the fact that they're here in America, wonderful.
Yes.
And they come in little cute spools too, so you want to display them like so.
Yeah, it's art, it's decor in its own right.
Right.
How many colors do you recommend to pull off this ribbon weave?
So it depends on how many you want to do. Like here we use 5, here we use 4, here is 3, but it depends on how crazy you want to get. The bigger, the bigger the present, the more you might want to add.
And you're working within the same color family, right? The palette really matters.
Right, and you can do it in many ways. So here we use like shades of blues and greens, here shades of pinks and peaches and reds. So each one according to a different color family, but you could also, do it in white and then add like red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, if you wanted to do a full rainbow spectrum, but I love keeping it tone on tone.
Now our eyes can kind of dissect the weave, but give us a starting point. Where do you start to make this even and pretty and spaced?
So what I'm going to show you the underneath. So you can always tell how something's made by going to not the visible part of it, right? So you turn it upside down and you can see you start with one side. So you start with the one ribbon and you start on you don't start in the middle, you start on just one side. The
off center.
Yes, you give it a tape or a glue, depending on how crazy you want them to unwrap it. If you're kind, you're gonna do a tape.
I say make them work for it. You're working for the wrap.
That's right. So then you just bring it around, give it another security with a piece of adhesive or glue, and then you move on to the next one. But the challenge is that you want to weave them at the same time. So you'll start one on one side and then you'll go to the opposite and then go around to weave them in. So it's just an over-under technique that we're working on. And then it creates a grid of sorts.
And your eyes are going to go where the ribbon goes. I mean, there's really not a wrong way to pull this off in terms of the structure,
and you can have fun with it too. You don't have to go over, under. You can create your own pattern. So over, under, and then just trade it off or make it even so that it creates a wonderful grid.
Just one of the amazing ideas that we're still falling all over from the pages of this beautiful book. Where can we get our hands on a copy of this?
Craft the Rainbow book is on wherever books are sold, Amazon, Barnes & Noble, wherever.
You've made us love rainbows all over again. Yay. It's a celebration of color with every turn of the page. Thank you so much. A great idea for gift wrapping season that's coming up, I know, with graduation and weddings and all of it.
Yes, it's the season.